Okay, here is your sectioning, and this is how you're gonna get started with your updo. And everything is built on this. If you do it this way every time, this is your starting point, you can't get lost. It might not be an Emily Chen updo, but it's going to be something that you can totally recreate every time. Okay, here we go. So you're gonna start with your sectioning like this. Okay, my partings are mostly terrible, but you'll get the gist. There's her part. Hers is way over right now. So one side and the other side. It doesn't matter where you want the part to be. It could even be here, 2 front sides, a crown section. So everything behind the part, so ear to ear is the part, then the whole crown. Imagine like a little yarmulke on the back of their head. That's the crown section. And then everything else is falling out, okay? Okay, you're gonna take your bobby pin and rubbers. Okay, take this. Now, I haven't even brushed out my doll head because I don't care. I'm just showing you a basic sectioning that you can do every time. Why are we in the mirror there? That's real weird. Okay, there we go. She lost her head. Okay. Stick your bobby pin in, hold it there, hold the rubber with your finger. Wrap it all the way around. Mine's going in twice. Stick the pin in the same spot. Okay, so now you have your little ponytail. Now this is my basic go-to. I start here and then you can do other things. So braid this. We got new stuff to teach, absolutely. Maybe this isn't the most epic thing ever. What you need to have is something that you're good at doing, that you feel comfortable doing, so that you can just talk, so that your talking can be really good. So here we're gonna pull this, pleat it out. So you just wanna be able to talk and like start talking about like a chili recipe, and if someone asks you about One Pass or Amino Express or something while you're doing this, you need to be able to have something in your back pocket that you can do every time, no problem. Okay, so then we wrap this one around and then we pin it. Pin. So I'm gonna anchor it in with a pin and a couple pins. And this is where you can get into your hairspray, gluing them in. Notice how I'm sticking it in straight up and then down. That's gonna anchor it in a little bit better. That's a hairpin, okay. Got some strings. There we go. Okay, now the top. Somehow somebody already put the back combing in this for me. I think Roman must have been playing with it. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna pinch it together here. So I'm gonna find where I want the bump to be, pinch it together here, and then do a small twist while I'm holding it. So that's gonna hold the bump and all the tension all in the same place, within reason. Maybe I'll just use this hairpin that was attached to me. Stick that in the spot. Then I'm going to anchor that in. It doesn't have to be super avant-garde or anything. See, anchor that in. Okay, now without too much tension, I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did below. Braid. I literally do this at every hair show. Then I fool around with it, right? Because I've done it 4 times in this one day. Okay. Here. Braid. And then now I attach that here. See how that's starting to come together? Yeah, it's not, because they look like shit until you're done. It's okay. Okay, then the sides. I need a comb, hold on. Okay, pretend I am not wearing a competitor apron while I do this. Okay, so what I learned is instead of going like this and pulling it back and everything collapses, you comb the hair. Now again, somebody back combed this, so we're just gonna pretend. You comb the hair where you want it to go. See, and I can already see little lines in the hair. If you look really closely, you can see some lines in the hair. So just find that spot. Ring light, don't fall over. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull lightly, and these are gonna be my ridges. So, oops. Then I'm gonna clamp that into spot. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do the other side. Okay. Comb it straight back and then pull your ridges. Okay. All right, awesome. Now you can kind of see where she's going. I mean, she's a weird shape, remember, because somebody already backcombed her. Anyway, so I'm gonna pin those in and show you how to do ridges. Hold on, here's my pins. So I used clips to anchor it. Sometimes Emily does some other stuff. But I'm just putting these in like a pin cushion here. Take that off. Pin cushion. Just so we have some light tension. And this side's gonna be easier for me to show you ridging. So that's it in there. I can't even tell if you can see anything. Hopefully I'm not making this for no reason. Okay, here we go. Hairspray. So you spray in the direction. You wanna go like this. Spray in the direction. And then pinch it together. Pinch it together so you can really see the ridges. Now your fingers are gonna get kind of sticky. That's when you're gonna spray your hands with your hot armor. And then pull and pinch. So I'm pinching right here and pulling so I can really get a deeper ridge. See how that sticks out so much more? How you can see the ridge in there just so much more from the hairspray. So you just go through and do that. And I think this is kind of fun here. So I'm gonna pinch and ridge. So then it starts to look like little pieces of hair. So pinch and ridge. Okay, got it? And then this very back bit back here, see this side's starting to fall apart, but that's okay. I'm gonna pin that up. So ridge, 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 ridge. Okay, got that. Then take these, and this is where you can be creative every single time. Maybe you're gonna do a roll right here. I tend to, when I'm nervous, just braid it like I did everything else. Now this is loose here, so I'm gonna make it go underneath this one. Yeah. So for me, I know how to braid. I can remember how to braid. I'm not gonna freak out if I'm braiding. Puff, puff, puff. Everything's kind of wanting to go on this side. Put that in there. Okay, and then all you have to do here is get your hairspray out and glue and, you know, do this trick. Hairspray, bobby pin, it's dripping, and take that to glue it in. And everyone just thinks you're so cool when you're gluing in your little pieces. Then just go through and kind of glue some stuff until it looks perfect. I mean, this is just like a real quick one. But the shape's okay. I mean, I would probably charge $70 in the salon. I might fool around with this a little bit, but you know what? If you're freaking nervous and this is what you come up with on stage, this is perfect, okay? Love you.